we're really, really glad that you're here. And I'm gonna take these just in the order that they came. So Bria Gardner.
She didn't even know why she was coming, so.
Well, so Bria, you are getting an award today. And can I tell you why?
Kind of stand beside Kim.
Yeah, why don't you come up here, sweetie?
Yeah.
So this award, this category was called the Show Up Award. And this is like, you know, you've heard people say, suit up, show up, and do the next right thing. So I said, the Show Up Award describes a person who can be counted on, depended upon, trusted, and who shows up for people in their life. A picture of this 10-year-old would be next to the definition in a dictionary. She is always helpful. In fact, she looks for ways to be helpful. She is unassuming and kind to all she meets. She loves small children and babies and is routinely relied upon by parents to supervise their children at ball games and other school activities. She also has volunteered her time this past year under direct supervision at a local daycare. Recently, when teachers and staff at the school where her mother works were focused on delivering food to students, families, and seniors in our community, she was right there. Sometimes she helped to package and deliver food, and on some occasions staffed the office desk while others did these tasks and took calls and messages. She is mature enough to engage in these activities and is still very much a 10-year-old. She has a smile and attitude that brings a little more light into any room. Congratulations. So here's your certificate, and I think there's a bag of goodies outside for you as well. Oh, right there. Yes, you can
Can I
take
take
that.
your picture with Kimber? You look confused.
But happy.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, let me go real quick. Yeah, I was waiting for Dee to finish. She's
Sure.
That was nice. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And so Aiden,
Aiden, you go next.
so I'm so glad you're here as well. And you know, this is an interesting one. So this is the Funny Bone Award, and the award even has a skeleton for those of you who care about that stuff. I.e., so this one says, on our journey through remote learning, I have some form of communication with my students daily. So this must have come from your teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your teacher?
Miss Tamir.
Oh, Miss Tamir, okay. One such day, he requested to have a video chat. I was all up for it. My kids were calm, and he would have my full attention. Not 30 seconds into our conversation, my kids started fighting. I'm trying to calm down my son, who is 1.5, and apologizing profusely to him for the disruption when out of nowhere, he whips out this shark puppet. He proceeds to give a full-blown puppet show with the shark for my son. He made Owen, my son, laugh, and now my son loves when this young man gets on the video chat. This shark is now famous within our class and has since made his appearance in our class picture, because as we all know, they didn't have class pictures. He is thoughtful, compassionate, and showed true empathy that day. He knows a thing or two about having rough days, and he put his personal strategy to the test. Laughter is the best medicine. Congratulations. Your mom's here because she said you have a funny bone.
Oh my goodness, Buddy. Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Jennifer, will you send it to Mrs. Tamir?
Yes.
Okay, I told her we'd make sure we sent her a picture.
Miss Montez.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay,
I'm recording.
very good. Thank you so much,
Good.
Amy. It is such a joy to meet you.
Oh, before Amy leaves today, she's gonna get another one of those. So I can video it.
Yeah, exactly. And Grace, did you know what you were coming here for
I
today?
did not. I
Was
thought
it-
I was the only one getting one.
That's because your mother is a liar. So Grace Gardner is being given an award for random acts of kindness, which I thought was just a really interesting category. And this is what we had to say about you. This young lady is a natural leader and is inherently kind. That combination makes this 14-year-old something special. She's actively involved in volunteering in school and extracurricular activities, but what makes her stand out is that she not only participates in events and service opportunities, but that she is aware of the world around her, recognizes needs, and takes initiative to address those needs. A prime example is an initiative that she launched just recently through the COVID-19 pandemic. Her idea was to encourage those who are hospitalized during this time, with or without COVID, by providing get well cards to staff or volunteers that they could deliver. She began with a hospital where her aunt works as an RN, and then began reaching out personally to other hospitals in the region and across the state. Her goal is to reach at least a hospital in each one of the 50 states. On her own, she is collecting get well cards through donations. Once she has identified a specific contact person at a hospital, she mailed 17 cards to that facility that can be delivered. All this began with a compassionate heart toward people she will likely never meet. This is just one example. There are many others. I'm glad to be able to call her a friend myself and believe that this award would be well deserved. Grace, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Can you hold it up so we can? Thank you. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Did you go?
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. I'll go. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
And just real quickly, even though these two couldn't be here with us today, Mackay Stein has moved recently to Colorado Springs, and so he's not here. I think we're gonna mail his stuff to him. You're gonna take care of that. And Jordan Wick couldn't be here today, so I'm gonna deliver his later. We're gonna make arrangements with his guardian. But I would like to read to you why it is that they were gonna be honored today as well. So Mackay Stein is receiving the Unsung Hero Award. And this is what they had to say about him. So this young man went through a great tragedy in his young life when the life of his mother was taken, which led to the loss of contact with his biological father and many other relatives with whom he was once close. Thankfully, he has been blessed with many other relatives, including his great uncle and aunt, who became his siblings' adoptive parents. During his lifetime, he has faced many adversities because of this tragic event, but he has continued to prosper with the proper guidance, love, and support of not only his family, but his friends, the community surrounding him. He has proven to be many things, but a quitter is not one of them. He is thoughtful, kind, caring, selfless, and loving. He is also known to lend a helping hand without complaint and displays great respect to everyone he comes in contact with. He is the epitome of selflessness, and the world is a better place because he is in it. And I know Mackay, we know Mackay, and this award is well deserved, so thank you so much for that. And finally, another Unsung Hero Award, and this award goes to Jordan Wick. And this says, this young man is autistic and is an amazing individual, always has a smile, and helps anyone who needs it, or even those who don't ask. He is always positive and happy, shares a joke or two in a quirky way. He helps fellow peers and staff at every level, no matter the task. He is a senior this year and will be missed. He has a team weekly meeting and website that he invites everyone to be a member of, and always reminds you that he is not the leader, everyone is the leader. He is always on time or early. He offers suggestions and new ideas to a situation, always responds with please and thank you, and is respectful to everyone in his presence. It would be a shame not to select this amazing young man. And I do not know Jordan, but it sounds like I would agree.
I know Jordan, if I could just really quickly, so the amazing thing about Jordan is, so 2 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago, he was still using a talker, which means he was carrying around an iPad and pushing the buttons for what he wanted to communicate. And over the course of the last couple of years at Los Animas High School, I think it started because it broke, to tell you the truth, and so he just started having to talk more. And the custodians fell in love with him, and he anointed himself a custodian, and so he really is a really, really neat kid. So that's a nice one. Yeah.
Yay, well, thank you. And thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, all of you.
Thank you.
Very well.
And I'd like to just say also to the parents, you guys have raised some amazing children and looking at things outside of just themselves. And so that also comes from parents. That's not just something that happens. And so you guys have done an awesome job, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for doing the awards today.